G'day, it's good to see you. Get excited about your life because in this video we are going to finish the Savage Kestrel. Stay tuned, let's go. It's time to do the wiring under the dash here. See it all hanging down under there. So, I've got my cable ties, I've got to make me bed, and I'm going in. This is going to be fun. This is actually comfy. You might have a little snooze while I'm down here. It's beautiful. Try not to film up my shorts. I don't want to see that. Here's a look at her. Look at that. Oh, look what I found here. Things you find. Spare key to the boat hidden up under there. Bloody ripper. I'll leave him up there. Oh, Jesus. That's good for the back. Just heard the postie. You got a surprise. How much does this shit cost us? Wasting flipping money. We got a surprise. Let's go and check it out. This right here is the name of the boat that one of you guys suggested. I know we're talking about holies and holy this and holy that, and I thought if I'm selling the boat, it's probably not a good idea to have holes in the name. A holy boat. Holes in a boat aren't that good of an idea. Let's have a look. I'll open it here. You ready? What do you think the name is? That works great. Flip it, because we're flipping it. We're doing it up to flip it. Let's not muck around, let's whack her on. That's great, isn't it? Flipper. Because we're going to flip her. We're going to do her up and we're going to flip her. Nice colour too, with the light blue. A normal person would actually measure that. Any average person would measure it. Not desert. Let's just whack her on and peel her off. Oh, we had buttered the boat. What do you reckon, crew? Leave your thoughts in the comments. What do you think? I reckon that's fantastic. How'd I go? To get her straight? Yeah, she looks great. We're going to do a little bit on the motor today. We haven't really had a look at the motor too much. This little piece of wire here has actually come adrift. It's meant to look like the bottom section there and have a little bend on it, but it hasn't, so it's going to go into that hole, stay in, so I'm going to have to do something there. I don't really know what. And then I'm going to fire the old girl up. I haven't had it running for, I don't know, 2 months I suppose I've had the boat. That was the last time I heard it running, so you and I will be checking it out. So we're down in the man cave. What I'm going to do is try and flatten that end, just squash it down a little bit so that it goes into that hole and won't come back out. Now that I've made that an oval shape on the end and not round, hopefully she'll stay in that hole. A little bit of a trick to get this thing in here. Bit of a wiggle there, turn him around, roll it up, and then push it in through that hole. Oh, that's way better. So that's yeah, perfect. It's worked a treat. Locked her in there. That's going nowhere near that pin. We're missing 2 vital ingredients for this thing to fire up. Fuel and spark. Got to wire this up so we can fire it up. Make sure we get them right. I remember putting that red tape on there so we didn't muck this up. We look down there. We're in the green, so that's good. Just worked out that our battery clamps are too short, so I'll have to whip up this concoction. My idea is put that in under there, pop him up either side to clamp our battery in. Right, we're in. Unfortunately, I didn't have a battery box strap, so I've just had to wire that on for the moment. That'll at least get us for a bit of a test run in this thing. We'll whack the engine cover back on. We'll drag her out. Kick her in the guts. We need to put our key in, click her on. We better prime up some fuel. Oh yeah, you can hear the primer bulb working. There's your fuel filter filling up. Oh, that all set. Oh, nice and hard. That all works well. I haven't even cleaned the motor. I haven't even cleaned the boat. Someone said to me in the comments one time, why don't you wash the boats as soon as you get them home? It's a bloody good question. I don't know. I think we're good to go. We've got fuel primed up. The battery's good. The key is in for the battery. I think we're good to go. There's something I've forgotten. What is it that I've forgotten? I just feel like I've forgotten something, guys. Just kidding. Earmuffs of water. The old earmuffs. Never start your engine without water running through it. I've done it once and I think I got away with it. Now I haven't started this boat since I bought it. So you and I are going to find out what the go is. Here we go. How good is that? Plenty of water. No acceleration, nothing. A little bit of choke near the end. She wound over for a bit. I choked it a bit and away it went. Runs like a charm. She coughs a little bit here and there, but that's a two-stroke, isn't it? When it warms up, it'll go first time every time. Heaps of water. How good is that? It runs like a charm. Typical two-stroke. You watch this. We'll go and kick her in the guts again. It'll go first hit. As soon as you get them running, they just love to run. Here we go. Look at that. One hit. You know what I'm doing, don't you? You know I just cannot leave shit alone. Just leave it alone. No, I can't. Makes it pop a little bit. So we've just rocked into Bunnings. I need to find something to seal those holes in the side of the boat, to mount the fire extinguisher and seal those holes. Just been told by old mate we have no self-sealing rivets. Instead of a rivet, how about we go something like that? Oh, that's a dome-headed bolt with a nut. That'll work. Time to mount the fire extinguisher through the holes. So I'm going to use the nuts and bolts. Just going to ream that hole out slightly. That one's okay. That one's a little small. Better. Just going to put the tiniest smear of silicone on them. That'll annoy the next bloke that goes to paint this boat. I've reamed our holes out, made them a bit bigger. I'll put a little dab of silicone on each of those so they don't vibrate on the side of the aluminium. Slip him on. Jesus, I need longer arms. Before we put the seats back, they certainly need a little bit of loving. Whilst we wait for the seats to dry, I think that's a word, whilst. While we wait for the seats to dry, we'll whack our pedestals back in, find the holes that they were initially from, gently, gently. Done. There she goes. Give them a bit of loving. Make them look pretty. Give the steering wheel a bit of loving too. A bit of tyre shine on it. Get rid of that old dull grey look, you know. Here is our cap. That's her. And then we just try and find the middle. Look at that. How good is that? These things are taking forever. So we need to get that sorted quickly. All done, ready for the boat. Time for some seats. Oh, beautiful. We better take it for a test drive. Oh, that's comfy as. That is super comfortable. I cannot wait to take this out on the water. Wow, we are getting really close, really close. Soon, the reveal and a water test. I can't wait to get this thing out of the water. Don't forget to like and share, and please subscribe to the channel because it helps it out heaps. Check that out. Oh, straight around, going fishing. The finishing touches for, I think that goes that way. Yeah. Bloody heavy. Yeah. Oh, that's heavy. That's a two-man job. I'm going in. I'm going in. Oh. Jesus, we having fun yet? Look at that. Doesn't that finish it off? Gets rid of all my shitty chook poo. Don't mention the chook poo. That's quite firm now. That's really good. Must have been in the wrong position when I pulled it out because I was rocking everywhere. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get some black silicone and run along that strip there to just make it one piece right through so it doesn't look like two shitty mats. Guys, we are this close to finishing the Savage Kestrel, boat number 2. Next week we'll do the reveal and a water test on the Barwon River. Can't wait to get this thing in the water. It's going to be great. Runs like a charm. She's a really neat little boat. It's compact. It's easy to get around. I'll guarantee it's easy to get off the trailer, as I've already shown. It wasn't even in the water. We've got one thing left to do. Head down to Vic Roads to get the thing registered. So hopefully there's no dramas like there was last time. Hopefully we walk in, walk out with Rejo, and we're officially done. Take her out in the water and have some fun. Might even throw a fishing rod in this time. Probably a good idea. I reckon the price we're going to put on this boat is a little over $5 grand. They can knock me down to 5, I'll be happy with that all day. Haven't spent much on it. I truly think I'll probably spend under $300 on this boat to bring it up to what it is. And I'll tell you, it looks great. Stick around for the reveal. Love the interaction you guys have with the project. Now we're off to Vic Roads. Fingers crossed. Just been watching the fun and frivolity in the Vic Roads car park. It's out of control. Does the boat keep the same Rejo number? Beauty, thanks for that. Thanks. See you later. Yay, we're done. I honestly thought that was not going to happen. She says, is the trailer here? I said, no, you said I didn't need to bring it in. Oh, okay. Does anyone know what's going on in that place? $138 plus $20 booking fee, and we're done. Woohoo! Finally, we have Rejo. Let's whack it on. Who the hell writes this crap? Victoria, the education state. We're going to have to give her a little bit of bendage here and there to make her work the way we want it to. There we go. Way better there. I've got to make the Rejo stickers. Got this matte black that I'm going to cut the Rejo number out. Got to be a minimum of 150 high, so I've cut 2 bits at 150. Got NE284. That's one lot. It's going to cut out the guts. There you go. All done. That saved me $10. Tight ass. We'll put a bit of this tape on, parallel the side rail. We'll stick to that. The centre. Can't be tricky to stick on. Oops. A little bit bent that one, but we'll be right. There, come on. Look like cartoon letters. We are done. I love the fact that the letters aren't perfect. I reckon that's grouse. Adds a bit of feature to it. Guys, the Savage Kestrel is officially finished.
It's about bloody time!
Who said that? Cannot wait for next week. Something to look forward to. The costings, the reveal, the water test, and what we're going to sell her for. Thanks for your comments. I love your comments. I love reading them. I'll reply to as many as I can. Please like and share this video. Don't forget to subscribe. See you in church next Sunday.